I was a dancer, a ballet dancer. From the age of 7, dancing was all my life. I remember myself walking down the street to the studio, looking at the people and asking myself, why they are not dancing? I mean, what they are doing in life other than dance, really. And it was my whole life. My parents didn't allow me to learn in the School of Art in Jerusalem, so I needed to beg the principal to learn in his school parallel to the school that my parents wanted to send me. And eventually he agreed. I was a little bit pushy, but he agreed. And I found myself dancing with every class, every day, every week, week after week. It was amazing. And in the other school, I just came to the exams. It was boring. It was like I was living in a dream. I'm fulfilling my deepest wishes. I was the happiest guy alive. At the age of 21, I was one bad jump, one stupid mistake, and I was injured. Practically, my life was over. I remember myself just don't know what to do with my life. And my dream was over. And it's funny because usually at the age of 21, you don't know what you want to do. You're just starting your life. You're just exploring. It's just the beginning of your life. And my life was ended. I remember I wished I was dead. And I loved Fred Astaire and I loved Ginger Rogers. And they had a specific phrase, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, try all over again. And I did that. I picked myself up, I dust myself off, and I start my first steps in business. And there is a lot of similarities between business and dancing. And you can say, what's the difference? There is no difference between this dancing and this is business. It's totally different, but it's not. And I can give you 3 samples of this. I mean, I had a great teacher, a ballet teacher. He was an amazing teacher for me, and I danced in his classes, and he taught me, a plié that you missed in class, it's a plié that will never come back again. I mean, you can do another plié, but it's not the same plié. In business, it's the same, because business, you have a lot of opportunities. And at the moment that you're missing one opportunity, you just missed it. It will never come back again. I was the CEO and the founder of one of the first plastic display in the world. And we had a big manufacturing plant in Taiwan, and we had an R&D here. And it was a good company, and I met in 2001, I met Steve Jobs. And I sat with him, and he was excited about our technology, and Apple was excited about our technology. And no matter why, we didn't grasp this opportunity. We didn't do nothing with it. I mean, it's a good company, it's alive, but it's just a dancer. I mean, it's not the best dancer in the group. As a dancer, I can appreciate accuracy and perfection. I mean, accuracy and perfection are the building blocks of any great dancer. Look at Baryshnikov, look at Nureyev. Every move, every step, every jump they're doing, it's perfect. I mean, they can just walk on the stage, and you like that. And I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. They are amazing. So you can have great idea, you can have great technology, but to transform this idea and technology to art form, you need these 2 building blocks. Without those, it's just an idea, just a technology. A dancer needs a lot of knowledge, and people will say, dancer knowledge, just dance and that's it. I mean, you're a dancer, what do you need knowledge? I mean, dancing is an art form. As any art form, it has its unique language. You need to explore this language. You need to investigate it. You need to bring something from your soul to become a dancer. In innovation, it's the same. I mean, every business has its own language. You need to explore this language. You need to use the language right to a great business. I wanted to share with you the best thing that I did in life. I mean, this is by far the best thing that I did in life. I'm an autodidact. I mean, I wasn't in a formal university. I'm sorry about that. It was easier for me if I was Professor Doron Marco. It was much easier, but I'm not. I can say my name is Doron Marco. I can say that I'm an MD. That's it. and I was a founder and the CEO of a company that invented a drug delivery system for drug-eluting stents. It's a delivery system that can bring stents into the heart, and the doctor can open the stents in 3 sizes. It's complicated, but I won't get into it. And I knew a lot about the heart. I have 2 boys and 1 amazing daughter. And she was born, and we were 2 minutes from going out of the hospital. And it was amazing because I grasped a stethoscope from one of the doctors. I checked her up, and I found out that she has a heart problem. And I called one of the doctors, and I tell him, "Can you check her, please? Because I know that she has a heart problem." He said, "Are you a doctor?" I said, "No, I'm not, but I know a lot about the heart." He said, "Go home, everything is okay." I called another doctor. He said the same question, "Are you a doctor?" "I'm not a doctor. I know a lot about the heart. Please check her." He said, "Everything is okay." I called a friend of mine. He was a doctor in the hospital. He knew me. He came, he checked her up, he confirmed my diagnosis, and they ran her to the ER, and she had an open heart surgery at the age of 4 days, and it saved her life. So I'm so glad that I was injured, and I couldn't dance anymore, so I have the opportunity to save my daughter's life. Thank you. Thank you.